Alright guys, welcome back to the channel, welcome to another video. It's a little bit late, but later than never, I guess, you know, right? By the way, let me know down in the comments, did you see the reveal or the new animations essentially for the new Super Saiyan God and SSJ4 units? They are ridiculous. They are some of the best looking units and the two best units in the game. I honestly cannot wait for them to drop on Global. I really cannot, but we've got a 6-month wait. And while we wait, we are going to be getting the future androids, who are still probably one of the best TURs in the game. I mean, easily. So we're going to be going through them today. As always, if you have been enjoying the content, don't forget to drop a like and subscribe if you are new. It is indeed free. But we're going to be starting off with the sideband on Dr. Gero and Android 19. Very good sideband unit, by the way. We've already kind of gone through these. But you know, we've always got to cover these when they are released on Twitter, and also go through their super attack animations, which I don't think I've actually seen, or I have once and just obviously just completely forgot. So I'll be reacting with you. But the Android 19 and Gero are an Android category lead, giving key plus 3 and HP and attack and defense plus 120%. So a very good sub lead if you are missing an Android's category lead at this point. They get attack plus 200% and defense plus 190% on their passive, plus an additional attack and defense plus 39%, and disable enemies guard when performing a super attack, so very nice. They're also an androids category support, giving key plus 3 and attack and defense plus 40%. Foresees enemy super attack when HP is 39% or less, which is one of the best and most useful mechanics in the game, especially in harder events. It's a shame that the HP condition is incredibly low. Like, you do not want to be having 39% health in like ESPR, for example, but they still have the mechanic, which is dope. Also, which is amazing, by the way, they absorb Ki Blast super attacks directed at the character, and they recover 39% of the damage absorbed of HP, or as HP, which is dope. It helps you conserve items again in the harder events. Such a good sideband unit, honestly, such a good sideband unit. And they also do the same on super attack. They raise attack and defense 1 turn, which on top of the the 200% attack they're already getting on 190% defense, they're gonna be putting out some pretty decent numbers. Let's just put it that way. They cause supreme damage to enemy and recover 10% HP on super attack as well, which is very nice. And then we have, of course, the Dokkanfest future androids. Did I not close this one? No, I didn't. We got the Dokkanfest future androids, who are, as I said, one of the best TURs in the entire game. They bring the worldwide chaos category into the game, or they're also a future saga lead, giving key plus 3 and a HP attack and defense plus 170%. On their passive, they get attack plus 170 and defense plus 180, of course, because it's 17 and 18, but still a very good passive nonetheless. Just bear yourselves, because when the 7-year anniversary comes about, you're going to see the first 200% leads, by the way, which is insane. But they randomly change key spheres of a certain type to tech key spheres, so they self-supply key, plus an additional attack and defense plus 35% per tech key sphere obtained. So another one, you can get their numbers up to pretty decent heights. They also get an additional attack plus 18% and defense plus 17% per key sphere obtained, plus an additional attack plus 70% with 7 or more key spheres obtained, an additional defense plus 80% with 8 or more key spheres obtained, then plus an additional key plus 1 per rainbow key sphere obtained, launches an additional super attack if HP is 35% or less when attacking, which, just like the 19 and Gero, in the hard events, especially like ESBR, you do not want your HP at 35% or less, but they do have a built-in guaranteed additional super attack if you are kind of around the 35% or less region. So I guess it's nice to have, but as I said, not really. You don't really want your HP to be around 35%, you know, in Goku event, Vegeta event, and ESBR, but it's nice that it's there. Also, they nullify Ki Blast super attacks directed at the character for the duration of that turn if HP is 35% or more when receiving an attack, which is a lot better. This pretty much nullifies any damage if it is a Ki Blast super directed at them, which can be huge, by the way. And not only that, a much better HP condition considering it's 35% or more, which again, you're going to be maintaining your health at a decent level when you're in the harder events. So I kind of wish the built-in additional wasn't, but you know, there needs to be some balancing. They also have an active hellish game. The active skill condition can be activated when facing only one enemy whose HP is 35% or more, which is very easy to get off. Very good, very nice to have as an active skill condition. Or when facing 3 or more enemies once only. So their active skill can come off incredibly easily. You're in the Goku event, the Vegeta event, you're facing one enemy. HP who's 35% or more. That's literally the majority of the turn, like the turns you're in. It's so easy to get off. And then facing 3 or more enemies, which majority of the time you're doing an SBR or ESBR anyway, apart from like a few phases in some of the category stages have 2. But for the majority it's 3 or more. So incredibly easy to get off their active in both harder events in the game, which is very nice. And the active skill effect delays a single targeted enemy's attack for 1 turn. So you can pretty much Ghost Usher for 1 turn, which could be incredibly useful again in the hard events for saving items. On Super Attack, they raise attack and defense 1 turn, causes immense damage to enemy and seals. So again, very useful for SBR and ESBR, raising their attack and defense on top of the attack and defense they're already getting from their flat passive, to picking up orbs, to picking up 7 or 8 or more key spheres. Let's just say their numbers they're going to be putting out on both attack and defense are going to be very, very good. Of course, to wrap up the video, we're going to look at the super attack animations, which as I said, and the active skill for the future androids. I actually do not remember these in the slightest. As I said, I must have seen these once and then like just not seen them again. So I'll be reacting with you. Unfortunately, won't be as hype as the current Year 7 LRs on JP, but in due time, we've got time to save, global players. We've got time to save, but let's give these a watch. Got the classic I-beam in there on the androids. I mean, it's nothing special. Nothing special. Decent animations, and this is the nullify. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool, especially because it recovers HP as well, which is great. So we got their nullify immediately as well. See, that's just cold. That's just rude. That's just rude. The way they just stand there to take the initial attack, like, that's just rude. That's just rude. That's cold. That's what you call a good villain.
I think it's time to put him out of his misery, 17.
Why are you in such a rush? Let's just try to enjoy ourselves. If we wipe out all of humanity now, then the fun ends and we've got nothing left to do, right?
Standard Dokkan animations looking clean, and I know this is from Fighters. Part of that's from Fighters. I mean, yeah, man. Standard Dokkan animations, just clean, just super clean. Whoever decided, like in one of the Dokkan offices, to kind of, you know, switch to whatever unit is, depending on where they're at in like Dragon Ball, like, or Dragon Ball Z. They switched the art style to how the anime looked at that point. Whoever decided to do that on the super attacks, amazing decision, by the way. That super attack looks so clean because it literally looks like the anime. Like at that point as well. But yeah, I mean, standard, decent animations. And the nullifying, dope. Dope. As I said, Android category has received a huge buff recently, and it's probably one of the strongest categories. Especially after these drop in a few days. Probably one of the strongest categories in the game. And don't forget, there's going to be an easy A for the LR androids. The original free-to-play LR androids, so make sure you're grinding. Make sure you have them prepared. SA20, rainbowed. There's also going to be easy A's for the 217s, the Int Fighter one, or the In Fighter one, is that what they call it? No, Hellfighter one, and then the other one. So yeah, Android's category is looking pretty decent. Let me know what you think about their, you know, their details and their super attack animations down below. I'll see you next video, guys, and peace.